This is Officer Evan Hale, Vire Hollow Police Department, batch number 41782. This recording documents developments in the ongoing several missing persons investigations following the October 3rd emergency alert. This recording will only cover the two latest cases. Case 91-047, Margaret Harrow, female, 56 years old, and Case 91-052, Lucas Moreno, male, 19 years old. On October 3rd, an emergency alert was issued to Vire Hollow and surrounding areas regarding a potential hostile presence in the eastern forest region. The alert was later classified as unfounded, attributed to wildlife misidentification and mass hysteria. A federal agency assisted in the de-escalation process and conducted follow-up evaluations with residents identified as having been exposed to the alert. No ongoing threat was or has been confirmed. Case 91-047, missing person Margaret L. Harrow, female, 56 years old, reported missing by spouse Daniel Harrow on October 16th. According to Mr. Harrow, Margaret Harrow left the residence at approximately 1810 hours for a walk along the eastern tree line. Daniel Harrow wasn't feeling too well at the time and didn't go with her. At 21 hours, Margaret Harrow hadn't come back to the residence, and Mr. Harrow got worried and went looking for her. The police received the missing persons report at 22:43 hours. Initial search efforts were conducted early next morning and continued over the following 3 days. No physical evidence was recovered during the search operations. Case 91-052, missing person Lucas Moreno, male, 19 years old. Reported missing by mother Anna Moreno on October 17th. Mr. Moreno departed on a bicycle towards the same eastern forest trails. Search teams located a partial tire track near the trail entrance, but the trail runs cold approximately 200 meters in. No additional evidence was found. A person of interest pinned for both cases is Margaret Harrow's husband, Daniel Harrow. He is speculated to be responsible for both disappearances and possibly other cases related to other disappearances. During the initial interview, Mr. Harrow exhibited signs of agitation and fixation related to the emergency alert. He later claimed to have seen a figure outside his home the night before his wife went missing and the night when the emergency alert was aired. The description provided closely resembled imagery circulated during the alert period. He further described that the supposed figure was missing half of its face. When questioned further, Mr. Harrow stated that the figure had been watching him and his wife at their home. These statements were deemed as nothing more than delusional by consulting professionals. Following consultation with the assisting federal agency, investigators have concluded that Mr. Harrow likely experienced severe psychological distress as a result of the false alert. This distress appears to have escalated into some sort of violent outburst. Subsequent interviews with Margaret Harrow's mother indicate that Mr. Harrow had exhibited increasingly erratic behavior in the weeks following the emergency alert. Some of the reported behaviors include sleep disruption, paranoia, fixation on the alert incident, and repeated claims of being watched. Evidence suggests that Mr. Harrow may be responsible for both disappearances. Some officers even speculate that he may be linked to the both disappearances that occurred between October 5th and 9th, although it is unclear how one individual would be able to commit all those abductions by themselves. The current status of the situation is that with the help of the federal agency, Daniel Harrow has been placed under their psychiatric evaluation pending a full clinical report. Until that report is finalized, no charges have been formally filed. Both missing person cases will remain open. The search team formed to find Lucas Moreno and Margaret Harrow found some unusual things during forest sweeps. They found some minor environmental disturbances. Some of these include scratches from tree bark and soil prints that don't match any wildlife found around the area or any human that we know of. These findings could be explained with the migration of other species into the Vire Hollow forest, so we may have to look out for wildlife involvement in these cases. Officially, this case is considered a result of psychological trauma following the false emergency alert. And officially, we need there is insufficient evidence at this time to support alternative theories. As of now, we are awaiting the clinical evaluation of Daniel Harrow. Both missing person cases are being reclassified as a single domestic incident. The other 5 cases will be left as is. Search efforts in the eastern forest have been suspended. The assisting federal agency has advised that public statements should reflect that there is no threat to the community. Any references to the October 3rd event are to be minimized in public documentation and announcements. Residents will be encouraged to resume normal activity. Further action will be determined upon receipt of Daniel Harrow's psychological report. End of recording.